Hi guys, and welcome back to Marie's Acrylic and Gel Nails. It's me, and my guest I have here with me is Taylor. She's decided, well, I'll let Taylor decide what we're doing. We'll tell you what we're doing with Taylor's nails.
We are just going to paint them. And they're going to be purples and stamped.
What are we painting them with?
Gel polish.
And we're stamping on them.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what I've done is I've just taken off all the shine off her natural nails. I've shaped them a little bit. I've gotten rid of her cuticles because Taylor has, being a nail biter, she has so much cuticle. So because of that factor, what I like to do with Taylor first is I've just got a little buffer block here, and I buffed all her nails as close as I could up to her cuticles, her eponychium I should say first. And then I put the cuticle remover cream on, the Vanish, which is this, and got rid of any leftover cuticle off the nail plate. And now, before I move on to the hand that she's filming on, I'm just making sure that all the little bits that are floating around that I did miss, I'm just nipping them off the cuticle, off the nail bed. So we're going to pause here. I will come back after I've base coated, because we all know how I prep. So when I've base coated, we'll be back. Okay guys, quick change of plans. This is the Secret, change hands Bubba, and this one here is the bonder, the gel bonder, for the you can use it in UV or LED. Alright, but that's the bonder for the actual LED gel, which I have here. She's just had one hand come out with the bonder on, and I'm about to get a gel brush and get one of my lint-free white pads. I'll just get this ready, and when that other hand comes out of the light, she can film a couple of fingers of applications going on. I'm just going to put one coat of this on, just because it's a little bit stronger than the nail hardener I have there, just because she is trying to grow them for her job. So I'm going to give her a little overlay of hard gel. So we'll be back shortly. Brush. Okay guys, now everyone freaks when they first see this UV, this LED gel. Look how pink that looks. Are you freaking out, Taylor?
No, I already know.
So it looks super, 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 super pink, and as you can see, I've only grabbed the tiniest amount of gel because Taylor does not have much nail bed at all to work with. So I'm just in small little circular motions. I'm just covering the whole nail bed with the gel. And I'll let that self-level, and as you can see when it goes on the nail, you can now see it looks a bit tinted pink, but once it comes out of the light you won't even see even that little bit of tinting. It's actually very, very pretty, but even I had heart failure the first time I opened one and looked at it and went, holy crap, what were they thinking? So now Taylor doesn't do very well with product on her nails because she is a nail biter, but she has, when she stops biting them and decides to grow them, she's trying to camouflage them at the moment so she won't bite them. So I thought if I put a little bit of hard gel on them, it would make it hard for her to bite them.
The nail polish just puts me off wanting to bite them.
But if I put a set of nails on her, doesn't matter whether they're tips or they're sculptured nails, Taylor just...
They'll be off by tomorrow.
It seems like it's a fun challenge for her to rip the nails off.
Doesn't even hurt.
So that's all I'm doing is just putting, don't tip them up. Actually, you can just put those ones in like that and I'll do your thumb. So these are just going to go in for a minute and they'll be out. And we'll be back once they're out and I've done a thumb. And just to show you, but there's not a lot. It's just a hard gel and looks like any other hard gel. Gee, Taylor and I have been having some interesting conversations. I am so glad the cam's been switched off. Okay guys, so that is what they look like. They've just got a base coat on them. She's got a hand in with some white polish on. I'm just about to finish polishing this hand and we'll be back. Okay guys, so as you can see, after I've painted them white, I've marbled some different designs. Her favourite says, which one? This one. Oops. And which is the other favourite? Her thumb. So here's my colour palette. And she's going to hold the camera and give me her other hand. So my colour palette I have from NSI Irresistible, which is this purple. I have Heirs to the Throne, which is this purple. We have Soothing Lavender, which is this purple. And this one here is Love Potion. So all I'm doing is, I'll do this one so it's easier to see. I have a brush. I'm just getting some colour and running it down the nail. So it's basically marbling without water using the gel polishes. And I'm just using the detail liner brush to marble up, but as you can see I am using this brush a little bit just to feather and make sure colours are sort of feathering into each other. Like this nail, all on its little own, some has sort of bled and moved a little bit by the way too I'm working my brush, that I could, if I wanted to get away and tell it just to nuke that for a sec, and it would actually look very, very pretty. Just clean up this bit of an edge I've got there. But all I'm doing then is getting this brush and I'm going to pull up across this way. And if you're wondering what that noise is in the background, it's Lexi, and I'm going to pull back this way, and then I'm going to pull some of it up. Here she comes. And if I'm a little, like if I want a little bit of more of this, I'm just going to come through and pull it through just to give some interest. I actually love that nail. And then I've got a little bit of a clean brush here that where I've got a little bit of polish where I don't want it, I can come in just like that and wipe it away. And I'm just going to fix that little bit there because I don't want the white showing, but I didn't want the polish on the skin either. So she's going to quickly set that for 1-2 seconds. I'll do one more. And oh, she knocked it on the way in. Taylor, be a little careful, please. I'm just going to fix that little bit that she's knocked and blend it. I actually heard her scrape it, and I think she heard herself scrape it on the top of the light as you went in, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to continue. And that's why I'm not working out of the bottle with the polishes too, because as you can see I can touch into this soothing lavender with the Air to the Throne, and I've got a little pellet or a lint-free wipe on the side of me that I'm just constantly cleaning my brush off on, and it doesn't matter about contaminating polishes. That's why there is so much polish down on my my little palette. It's a chopping board, but I call it a palette. So I just clean my brush off again, and again I'm just going to drag the brush up through, and then I'm going to drag this way, back this way, and I absolutely love that effect. I wonder if she can see it through the camera what that one's done. Can you see what that one's done, Taylor?
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm just capping with the dark colour. I'm just capping the edge of her nails, and I'm going to tell her very carefully this time, turn off the camera first and put it in the lamp. Okay guys, welcome back. So as you can see, they've been top coated, and I have, oops, I'll just bring the camera in. I have just stamped on that nail there for her with that Aztec-y look design. So that's, yeah, that one there. And all I can tell you, because I don't remember much about this plate or where I got it from, I got it off Amazon, and it says C on it. That's it. There is nothing else that says jack shit. And I don't remember because I've had this plate for quite some time. So, I've got that OF hand is totally finished. It's been all cleaned up, and it's got cuticle oil on it. So she's going to put up the other hand. We're going to swap cameras. Now, what I've done, camera on and you had it on you, is I've put some Simply Peel, which is this stuff. It's a latex barrier around her finger.
Nail condom.
Yes, Taylor has an idea she wants to experiment with. And I told her I couldn't answer that because I didn't know. It's not really a nail condom, Taylor. It's more like a skin condom because it's protecting the skin from the nail polish. So, I've got my scraper. I've got my polish, and then this is what I said to her earlier, it just worked so beautifully last time that you watched when I put the camera on and I go to try and record this sucker, it won't work. Really? Okay. How did I know? So I'm going to give this plate a really, really good clean. I'm going to clean that off there. I'm going to grab my black OPI polish again. I'm going to put the polish down. I'm going to really push in that nail polish. I'm going to pick up my stamper, squish it down on. Woohoo, she has it. I'm going to, because we don't have a lot of nail to work with, I was just trying to work out where the blessed placement was for it. Just get that off. I'm just using a lint flea roller on my sticky stamper to pick that stuff up with off it, and just to protect its stickiness I always like to put him back in his protective little bag. So the best thing about Simply Peel is clean up, because I haven't done this to Taylor yet, so she hasn't seen it. I'm just going to grab a little corner of it and go like that and go yeehaw. Whereas I forgot to do it to her other finger and she had to sit there while I stuffed doused around cleaning up her finger. So what do you think about that, Taylor?
It's cool.
Is that better clean up? Is that more professional clean up? So do you like that stamp on that nail?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to top coat these, and I'm just going to bring the light here for a sec so I can see. Once I've top coated them, this hand, we will come back. I will line them both up together so you can see them finished, and the video will be over, so she can, my camera assistants can pause the camera. You say hello, say hello people, say hello. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Give me your toy, quick, give me your toy. Lex, where is it? Get it. That's right, knock the bin over. You say, bye everyone, I'm going to go chase my toy. Oh, I'm going to bring it back. Okay, Taylor's nails. Sorry, getting back to the real thing. Taylor's nails are done. And what we've done with the stamping is, on one hand it's the ring finger, and on the other hand it's the rude finger. And it's just because they were the nails she least liked. Okay, but there's my marbling gel stamping tutorial with Taylor. Until next time, we'll see you all later.
Bye.